just looked at my fuel tank and I'm nearly empty, so there's a fuel station at Asda. So the first thing I'm going to do is pop in there and fill the tank up. Right, I've just filled up with fuel, pulled up in the car park to go shopping, and the low oil lights come on, so I've got to sort that out first. The old girl needs some oil. Then I'll go and do my shopping. Right, that's the shopping sorted out. All the important stuff. Milk. Got the coffee. Spring onion. Batteries on offer. Need them for my lights. Bit of coriander. Garlic. Oops. Noodles. Stir fry. Mushrooms. Hoisin salt. And bread. Jobs are good. Okay, so shopping's done. I'm going to go and pick Rupert up now because I dropped him off at my sister's for an hour while I come and did this. I don't like leaving him in the van. Well, I don't leave him in the van when I go shopping. And yes, go and pick him up and go and do some work. Hello, Smokey. He's not sleeping, is he? Here he is. Hello, boys. You been sleeping? We got to go to work, mate. There's Rupert. Just picked him up. He's been, well, I was going to say playing with Smokey, but in fact, I think they've just been sleeping. Rupert, you been sleeping? We got to go to work now, mate. Let's go. All right, come on in, boy. Down you get. We're out of work. You know where you're going, don't you? Go on. Right, here we go. Are you ready to do some work? Are you? Let's go. Right, I'll show you this while we're in here, because this is how I sort my cool box out from my fridge in my unit. I'll show you now. So every morning when I come to work, I empty that cool box into that fridge. Alright, like that. And then of an evening, I'll refill the cool box and put it in the van. Simple little hack. I've got power in here which I'm paying for. I've got a fridge. Why not use it? I'm struggling to get any work done, to be honest. I've been in here about an hour now. I've mainly been watching YouTube, bad boy, and answering a load of comments on my YouTube from my subscribers and non-subscribers, because not everyone subscribes that leaves comments. It's free to subscribe, but not everyone does. But anyway, I've got a bit of work done. I've done a few parcels that have got to go out. I've just sort of cleaned up that old typewriter there and got that ready for sale. That's where I take my photographs, and I've got a light up there that helps, because these lights up the top there are not really good for photography. They light the place up a bit to work in, but need that light. So yeah, we've done that. Oh, Rupert's just got up. He's helping. He's guarding the premises in case we get attacked by any vicious people. Yeah, so he's earning his money. Everything's a complete and utter mess, as per usual. Look at all this stuff. I've got to get all this stuff photographed and listed. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, no good keep looking at it. I've got to get on. Right, well, Rupert's decided to leave the building. He walks around here as if it's his own yard. What are you doing, mate? Right, I'm back at base now. I took my parcels down the post office, got them sent off. I've just come and parked up. I'm going to cook myself some dinner, get sorted out and settle down for the night. See you in a minute. Okay, dinner's done. I'm fed, I'm watered, Rupert's fed and watered. The van's an absolute mess. I can't even be bothered to wash that up tonight. That's my pan and plate from my dinner. Rupert has already gone to bed. There he is there. He's already gone to bed. He's had a busy day playing with his mates. Met his girlfriend tonight. And there you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lock up and get myself to bed. Right. Okay. So as I said, I'm going to lock up and go to bed. But we've got a problem. Because I've just gone to lock my door, lock my van with my key, my remote key, and nothing's happening. The doors won't lock. I've tried it and tried it and tried it, played about with it. Anyway, what's obviously happened is the battery's gone flat. Right, now these keys, because I've already looked into it, because this one was broken when I got it, the top, so you can't, there's no thing there to put it on a key ring. So I was going to get it replaced, but when I found out how much they were, I didn't bother. Right, but now I've got a problem because I can't lock my van. Okay, now these things from Ford, to get a new one of these is about 300 quid. I know that for a fact because, as I say, I've already looked into it. But I'm so tired, all right, I'm not even going to, well, I am thinking about it tonight because I've got to deal with this tomorrow. But I'm going to have to leave the van unlocked. I'm not really worried about that. It's not a major problem. No one's going to come and bother me or Rupert. And I'm going to have to get up in the morning with a fresh head and deal with this and find out how I'm going to solve the problem. So that's it. Bit of a damp end to the day. Bit disappointing, but hey-ho, that's life. And that's van life. Tomorrow, I'm going to get on this and find out what I've got to do. Night. Right, things have gone from bad to worse. All right, I've got up this morning. Long story short, I got out of the van, locked the van with the key from the outside. All right, and then opened it again so that I knew I could get in and out of the van. But the problem is, when I lock the van with a key, the side doors and the back doors also lock. And the problem is they won't unlock with the key. And the remote doesn't work, right? So I was in a situation where I couldn't get out the side door or the back door, or more importantly, I couldn't get Rupert out the back door or the side door. Right, now there's a very little gap in between the seats at the front of this van. I'll show you. Just there, that's the gap. And somehow I knew I had to get Rupert out of there. Well, I managed to get him out because I pulled the driver's seat right away forward and then moved the back so it came right down, and I managed to get him out of there. It wasn't easy, and he didn't like it because he was getting stressed out, and he knew I was stressed out. But anyway, I got him. I managed to get him out of the van, out the back of the van. I got him in the front of the van, and I jumped in the van, and I've driven straight to where my business unit is. I phoned a bloke that does keys, fobs, auto electrician, and he's coming out at 10 o'clock this morning. Right, it's going to cost me 250 quid, and he's going to give me 2 new keys, new fobs. It's a little bit more complicated than that, as he was telling me, because the aftermarket fobs, in other words, not genuine ones for Ford, they're made in China, he finds are very unreliable. He said, I can do you one, cost £180, all right? He said, but I can't guarantee it. He said, I can't guarantee that, you know, in a month's time or 2 months' time, it's going to be playing up. But what I can do, I'll do you 2 keys, and then he fits another thing, some box in the van, where the central locking is in the van, which overrides the circuit boards or something like that on these replacement key fobs. He said, I can guarantee them. That's what I'm doing. He's coming out at 10 o'clock. I'm so stressed out. Rupert's stressed out. I've just fed him. He's in my unit. I'm just making a cup of tea. I'm going to wait for this fella to come, and I'm just going to have to weigh on and pay the 250 quid. All right, I've looked into it. These things are sealed. You can get these Chinese replacement key fobs, but you've got to cut the original one open. You've got to unsolder the battery from it. You've got to put this new battery in, the new one, solder it. I can't do all that. I just can't do it all. And I haven't got the time. I haven't got the money, all right, to pay for this 200. Well, I've got the money, but I could well do without it. But anyway, that's what I've decided to do. I'm just going to get it done. I need me safe. I need Rupert safe. And I need to know that I can get in and out of my van, drive it and lock it. It's one of those things. This is life. It's just that I'm not having a good run at the moment, all right? But we're going to keep positive. I'm going to wait for this fella to come out. Hopefully he can solve the problem. I shall pay him, and that's it. And we'll move on. Let's have a cup of tea. Right, key man has just been and gone. He turned up spot on time. He's been out there 2.5 hours, all right? I'm now the proud owner of 2 new keys. He done the keys, but he had another problem. There was some sort of short circuit in the central locking system or whatever that was causing the doors not to be able to unlock. The problem was with the key, the original key. So I've now got 2 new keys. I'm going to put his details in the description section, his website and his phone number. His name's Mario, and his business is called Mario Keys, but I'm going to call him Super Mario because he sorted me right out. It cost me 250 quid, £125 a key. Look at it like that. But he's done the job. He had a problem. He didn't give up. He sorted it out. So we're absolutely done now. I'm done. As you can see, I ain't even had a shave. I'm going to get myself back to base, get sorted and settle down. And that's the end of this one. Keys, vans, absolute nightmare.